Let's see if this actually works. And the answer is yes, it does. Hey, okay, welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. This is a Sunday evening midnight madness session again. Tonight's episode has to do with a couple things. As you can see, we're beginning with a nice clean install of Windows 11 on Oracle Virtual Machine. This is the free Windows 11. This is created from the free Windows 11 ISO, which you can download for yourself and install for free. I'm running without a product key, and so far the only. Well, first of all, I want to point out. Let's say one thing. If you look at the description below, you'll see a link to every single piece of software I'm going to be installing tonight, including a link to the Windows 11 ISO, okay? So anyway, as I was saying, the only difference I found so far between the product key and no product key is that I can't adjust screen resolution. At least not a lot. Let's see something. Yeah. Only you can do is adjust this thing right here. I'm not going to do that. Okay. Now we got to come back over here. Pull our document file, pin our document file to the access. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, this isn't working quite as I'd hoped. I apparently didn't. You know what we can do? We could go to the YouTube site and download the description ourselves. Okay. Now, while we're waiting here, the only thing I can say so far that see, that's there. Okay. Videos. I'll just copy and paste the link down below here. With this. Live. And this is what we're looking for right here. Just in the description. And so if you're watching this live, you're watching this. Oh, by the way, before we get started, of course, hey, do me one favor. Click on that like button for me, okay? Again, the link to all the software we're installing tonight is located in the description of the video. So let's come back over here. And that includes so here's a link for both Windows and VirtualBox. Then we'll go to install Duckdb, followed by the well, I'll go and give you a little spoiler. The trouble is, Duckdb is supposed to be a single file, easy install, no dependencies. Well, actually there is dependencies. You have to have the Visual C++ redistributable package, which consists of 3 libraries. Okay, so it really does have to have these. You'll see how to recognize it in a moment. Then we're going to install our language, our tools, trouble is? I didn't re-download the stuff. Oh man, Dave. Okay. Okay, unfortunately, like I said, no, there's nothing there. Okay. Now, the only problem I've had so far, annoyance I've had so far, is that the Windows isn't shutting down clean in the virtual machine, the VM machine. Okay, I wind up actually just killing the process sometimes, and that can cause problems when you're trying to reboot. But again, it's a free ISO. What can you expect for nothing, right? Anyway, so we got to start over here then. Let's go and get Duckdb installed. Duck.org. Okay, and what next? Now, basically speaking, if you again, we're starting with a clean Windows 11 system, okay, Windows Home Edition system. If I was to install something else, maybe like Python, or maybe even another web browser, it would probably have those extra libraries installed already. Okay. So I'm not quite sure how much we're going to get done tonight. Okay, so there it's saying we got that down installed. Oh, this is good news, my friends. I actually downloaded the stuff, not the documents, but to oh man, this is a relief. Okay. Okay. It's not. It's in downloads and not in. Phew. That's a relief, my friends. That's a relief. Okay. Downloads. Let's do an extract. Okay, let's go up one. Let's just go ahead and run this through so you can see the 3 error messages. It's sitting here. One library, 2 libraries, and 3 libraries, okay? Let's go over here anyway. Let's go ahead and take these. And we're going to put this in the program directory. Alright. We'll come over here. Then you want to add this to the global environment, okay? Now it's interesting it says open SSH in here. I wonder why that's there for. Okay, so that takes care of that portion. Downloads. So let's go and load our files. Now I know you're probably shocked I'm going to start with VS Code, but just for the fun of it I'm going to do it, okay? Okay, now let's try something here. And now we got it. Okay. Nothing there. So let's just do some quick, how have we been at this here? 12 minutes. Let's just do a couple quick, and now first of all let's go get a little data from Kaggle.com, okay? Wait, Kaggle data sets, there we go. Now interesting enough, in order to download the data, you actually have to be logged in. Alright, Google, Kaggle. We're going to go with this. That's too big. Yeah, we'll do this. Download this. Close that. Archive. Let's extract this, and we'll call it Kaggle. Okay. All right. And we'll put this under Documents. Let's just call this IMDb. Let's take a quick look. Make sure it is common to limit Notepad. Let's see. Just once. Never hurts to just take a look at your data. Oh, jeez, what the devil is this? What in the world is this? This obviously. Okay. That's obviously not what we're really looking for, is it? And that's really kind of strange. I don't quite understand what the trouble was there. Okay. So let's come back over here. Ramen ratings is an interesting one. Hey, of course, if you are in the background there, but you stop by the chat session and say hi. And again, also, do me one favor this evening. Click on that like button underneath the video. And again, all the links to all the code, all the programs installed this evening will be is in the description below. I'm also even going to put a table of contents at no additional charge in the description, okay? That was kind of strange. Yeah, 27 megabytes, that's too much. Let's do this, 2016. Okay, come back over here again. Downloads. Get rid of this. Let's make sure this one looks right. Okay, good. This one is right. So come back over here now. Yeah, one thing I want to suggest is that you set up some type of directory structure underneath documents for all your projects. Okay. All right. So we go over here now. We got that. And while we're sitting here, let's go ahead and begin installing the rest of our packages, okay? Let's see. Start Rtools. Now you need Rtools to build certain packages, and as an added bonus, it also has a Fortran compiler for you there also, okay? Of course, I sometimes think that R is just a wrapper for Fortran. Now, one note about Rtools: do not change the install path because it's looking, it's looking for a particular path. Now let's go over here, Duckdb, let's see. Do not change its path because this is where RStudio and R is looking for the packages. Okay. Save version information and registry. Create a. That's fine. And there it is. Now let's create a table. Create. I guess. Okay. Now the two ones we're interested. We're interested in ratings, and we're interested in revenue. Okay. All right. So let's start. So we got that. Now let's take a average of rating. And you can see there, the ratings are fairly close. Actually, they're actually very close, which is always a good sign. Okay, but the median is still to the right. So which way does this mean? So which way does this mean that we're going to be skewed? Well, let's come over here. There's a couple interesting statistics over here. Okay. We're looking for so they got a lot of interesting functions here. Histogram's kind of interesting, isn't it? Okay. We're looking for uppercase, interesting. Functions. Okay. Date format, enum intervals, and that's good. I'm looking for, there's one called skewness. So that should be Kurtosa. Quantile is an interesting one. Okay. Very cool. Okay, so let's come over here now. Let's see if we can get equals this is two things that you could you can very quickly get a picture of what the data is actually doing. Okay. this shows a negative number. Okay. Hey, Bing. Okay. Given the statistics are measures of shape or probability distribution, kurtosa is a measure of combined weight of distribution tails relative to the center of the distribution curve, the mean. A positive kurtosa value indicates that the distribution has more data in the tail than normal distribution, while a negative kurtosa would indicate that the distribution has less data in the tails. Okay, we can drop that. Now, skewness is a measure of the symmetry of the probability distribution. Okay, around its mean. A negative skewness indicates that the distribution has a longer left tail than a right tail. Okay, good. You didn't give me the Interesting. Okay. Very good. Good, good, good. And what about the left skewness here? Okay. So this is I think it's also a negative skew. Okay, so negative skew tells us that the tail is going to be to the left. All right, very good. All right. So we come up here, we can take a look at one more value. Let's take a look at boats, shall we? Okay, so this would indicate something. Okay, this one here would be a positive skew, and the tail should be going to the right, okay? Is extremely lepokurtic. This means that the distribution has a higher peak and a fatter tail than normal distribution, indicate that there are more data points in the tails than normal distribution. Okay, very nice, very good. Okay. So next we're going to come over here. We'll come back over here to the Duckdb. Statements, connect. And what we want to do is is there a file statement? Okay, so how do we do this? Okay. I'm not sure if I actually bothered to. So that's done. What's next? We installed Rtools. Now let's install Windiow. Now we could, of course, have used. So I'm gonna make a note that this ended at this first part ended at 43 minutes. Okay. Okay. I suggest not. I suggest not using the. What's this? I would suggest not changing any of the defaults we install in this stuff. Okay. We also want to come over here and you want to add this to your environment also. Look how clean this environment is, right? Let's look at that. So there's that. Now let's install RStudio. Or let's install not RStudio. Let's VS Code. Yes, I'll sell my soul to Microsoft. No, so this is actually installed underneath my user directory, which is okay. If that's really what it wants to do, I'm not going to stop it. Then we're going to install a couple libraries. We'll keep it pretty simple. Let's do launch this, by all means. That's just sort of interesting. Oh, there we go. Okay, choose a theme, browse themes, stock modern. Of course, again, if you are in the background, be sure to stop by the chat and say hi. Also, of course, again, be sure to click that like button for me also, okay? So we'll skip this for right now. Let's do some okay, let's see something here now. 48. Okay. Now if we start R, we should get an option down here to install packages. We'll see what happens. And we'll start with tidyverse, which is a large one, but do it anyway. Very good. Start this. Install the R language server. Okay, let's close this, and then reopen this. Sure, let's open a folder. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, documents down to here. Toggle. That's interesting. Anyway, okay, so let's close this here. Let's try this again now. Okay, so what? Let's do one thing. Let's go ahead and add the path to the R language to the and that was installed under here. That may not actually be necessary, but we'll see what happens here. Let's do this. Okay, what's it trying to say here? Let's close this. Yeah, I know. I should have stuck to RStudio, right? Execution halted. Okay. Well, here we're going to do. I wasn't planning on installing RStudio tonight, but you know what? I don't think we have any choice. Yeah, I really wanted to start with what? I really wanted to start with VS Code, but you run into problems when you try to use the basic install package. Okay, because it doesn't install dependencies. I'm not even sure what I was trying to install. Yeah, because when VS Code works, it actually works really well, but particularly with Quattro. Quattro being the document creating system, it allows you to embed both Python and R into your documents, and then create either a Word doc or a HTML document. The problem, of course, is with that R language server. For whatever reason, the R language server okay, so I did. And also, and I'll put the link to RStudio in the description also. Yeah. I didn't want to spend a lot of time trying to fix the problem so I can install you know, so it's like the language. I don't understand what the problem with the R language server was. It could be that the R language server is a part of the R language. That's why it's not getting installed. And it couldn't install it because R wasn't installed yet. So we'll take a quick look at this. Go back and do the same, create a histogram and a box part for the ratings in our library, okay? Yeah, I don't understand why that wasn't working right. Well, did I mention that it'd be really great if you click that like button underneath the screen, underneath the video for me there. Of course, also questions, comments, suggestions, always welcome. David Bowie's. Ho-ho! Hey friend, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate your time this evening. What is going on? Well, I set up Windows 11, the free version, in an Oracle virtual machine, And now I'm trying to add the stuff in order to I've added Duckdb so far. I've added Rtools on the R programming language. Added VS Code. Use 64. Of course, I want to use the 64-bit version of R. And then I installed VS Code, but I couldn't get it to work right with R. I kept looking for an R language server, which I didn't, which wasn't there. So I think you're better off. Sure, you can up. Why would you want to crash for? Let's see. Let's come over here. What do we want to do here? There's a terminal. Probably not, but I'll do it anyway. So anyway, I got the R extension installed, but then I was looking for an R language server, and I kept getting an error when I was trying to install it. So I said, you know, let's just come back and install Okay. We need to come over here, and first of all, we have to change the theme. So tell me, what are you up to this evening, friend, or I can't remember how to change the theme. That's the problem. Okay, good. So let's come over to packages. Let's see what happens over here now. Let's do an update. Let's install Tidyverse. Be sure always, I always recommend you use the package install in your ops because of this checkbox right down there. So tell me, my friend, are you a data analyst, or what's your current status and situation? So tell me, where do I set the theme? Global options. Let's just give that one a shot. Let's give that one a shot. There, how's that? Just trying to install. Well, maybe that's not the one I'm looking for. Maybe. Well, I also need to plug in my keyboard. Yeah, this started out to be maybe like a Excuse me a minute, I got to plug my keyboard in to charge it up, okay? Don't go away. Yeah, let's try for a there. How's that? Oh, good. So it looks like Tidyverse is installed. Let's do an install. What else do we want to install? Let's install Quattro. YAML, that's right. Yeah, I don't care for this color font. I also want to come up here a little bit. Let's come up here. Let's try a slightly different color. Let's try that one. Let's see, so, well, I'm taking ideas from what you are doing. Basically, have some knowledge about PHP and something else. Okay, good. I haven't done, I tell you, the last time I used PHP, I think it was like version 2 or something like that. I'm talking like the late 90s, early 2000s. I did a little bit, not a lot. Yeah. I tend to do a lot of well, there's not a real pattern to my videos. I've done a series last week and this week on how to install SQL Server and how to install the SIS and SAR packages or SAS packages. Then I installed Visual Studio, and then I got distracted. I said, "Hey," I started messing around again. So, you know, I got this ISO. I can install it in this mini VirtualBox. So I decided to set up a Duckdb server in a Windows 11 VirtualBox, and that's kind of where I am right now. Hang on a sec. I gotta do something with this. Crap. So I can't tell. This is kind of annoying. Let's see up here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to close this because I can't see where I'm at. Okay, there we go. Oops. Let's come back down here. Let's pin this Pin to taskbar. Pin to start. There. That's the wrong one. Oops. Ah, crap. I lost my... Oh, hey, Rag. Thanks for stopping by, friend. Thanks for joining in the stream with you, and I appreciate it. Yes, the Oracle Virtual Machine is free. There's also the official VMware Workstation, which is not free, but Oracle Virtual Machine is free. Okay. I was just trying to install some stuff here first of all. Also, I have a link in the video description to all the programs I installed this evening, including the ISO, Windows 11 Home ISO, okay? And yes, you can use it for free. The difference I've seen so far is you can't set the screen resolution without a key. But outside of that, I'm running the basic ISO home install with no product key. Packages, install. We start to install this one. What else can we install? Let's see. Yeah, really don't need that. What else do we need here? Let's install that. Yeah, what I was doing, I was telling No Shot here. I started out, Quattro successfully installed. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. What else should we install? Lubricate. And I was trying to set R up on Visual Code, but it's like I kept looking for R language server, and so it didn't actually recognize where I kept getting an error on that. So I thought, well, maybe if I just go ahead and install everything using RStudio, I'll be better off. But this is nice. Okay, good. What else should we try to install, if anything? Oh, I know. Duckdb. If you go back and watch the first part of the video, after I finish here, and hang on one second here. Okay, what have we got here? Let's see. Is there anything really pressing I need to install again? So that's okay over there, I guess. Let's see. So let's just do a quick, Quattro document here. Let's just do this. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure what R editor support. I'm not sure what are you asking about. So the way Quattro works is, you just got code chunks. If you ever used R Markdown, it's a similar concept. A similar concept to like notebooks also. Okay. Let's go over here then. Look at source. So how do I get rid of lines there? Okay. Okay. Oh, let's install another. Let's install another one of my favorite packages. What is it? Janitor. What Janitor is really good for? It can be used for a lot of things, but I use it for either like check and remove any blank rows or columns. You can also use it to go in and they'll rename all the columns in a table. Yes, I did. Yes, I did install R extension, and it kept giving me an error message, something about it needs to install R language server, and it didn't work. So I'll take a look at that at some other time. Good. Because what Janitor does, it'll take the column headings, convert them to lowercase, and if there's like a space between them or a dash, it'll replace that space or dash with an underscore. So it really does a really nice job of doing this. Okay, so there's that. Now there's a shortcut for including the way. Okay, the way this works is, you can see it up here. And if I wanted to run a Python script, all I do is just replace this with Python. Pretty sweet, huh? And again, you can render it. You can I think there's currently only two things that I can find, either a PDF or a Word document. They are working on for a Quattro. They are working on dashboards in it. And what I've seen of the early versions of it, if you've ever used if you ever used the what's it called, the Flex dashboard in R, the syntax is going to be very similar in Quattro. Okay, so let's do this. Let's just keep us. Let's call this movies. Right, and you have to have the bottom quotes. All right. Where's my file? Oh no. Let's do something over here first. Let's set our profile session. Oh man, where are we here? Let's set global option, default working directory. Let's change this to documents. Let's save this. Oh, this is the wrong documents. Down to here. Down to here. The QMD extension tells it it's a Quattro document. Movie, MOV. Hey, thanks for stopping by, friend. As always, be sure to click, if you click the bell icon, you'll be notified whenever I upload content or go live. And of course, be sure to click that like button for me before you go, all right? Stop by anytime, okay? Alright, click on that. What? What? Tidy. Oh, this is interesting. Did I misspell tidyverse? I thought I installed tidyverse. Oh, so that's you? So do you live stream or anything? Produce the YouTube videos? Let's do this. Let's check. Okay. So tell me, what should I call? Can I just call you Ragoon? Ragoon, are you still with me there, friend? Oh, jeez. Did it install? Okay, good. So it looks like this did install. So let's run this. Good. So it did run. Good, good, good. If I come up here and I say, what happens? Oh, good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's just do a summary. Let's just see how our document looks so far. Oh man, I like to put a this way. Every time you run the code, you get a clean environment. Well, if I could spell, it would help. First quartile to third quartile. So the ratings is a fairly narrow range. First to third. Votes has a fairly large range, I would say. All right. Good. So now let's do a analysis. And to do this, we're going to do something very simple here. We're going to do a quick plot. Let's come up here first of all. Okay, the problem is, when you're using Quattro, it doesn't actually create the objects, which is so interesting. Okay. Histogram. So, let's see how this works. We got votes, we got ratings, and we got revenue. What's wrong? Votes not found. Oh, you know, I forgot to use the janitor name, the janitor function. There. Okay. This is the popular IMDb, the popular IMDb movie database, by the way. The thing I want to emphasize about R is revenue in millions. Now what the janitor function should, it should convert all these to lowercase, okay? Okay, let's see what happens now. And we actually used Duckdb to do some analysis of the ratings, I think it was. Revenue not found. Shoot. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize that was. Remember, originally it was capital revenue and then millions in brackets. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't know it would do that. This looks promising. Okay, very nice. So this is a histogram for votes. Long tail to the right. Most of the majority of votes were around, maybe 600,000. But really the biggest numbers are less than that. Okay. You can see a lot of outliers here, right? And a nice little thing right there. Very nice. Now ratings is kind of interesting. Remember we did the ratings and the Katosa for the ratings. And I think we did see a negative. Was it a negative skewness or negative Katosa indicating a tail to the left? Interesting. Kind of interesting how. There's that. The thing that's interesting here is what it's actually more of a bell curve, but it has a much better shape to it rather than all being lumped to one side. And you can see most of the outliers are to the left. Revenue term. So the majority of the revenue was under 250 million. Again, look over here, 250 million plus the outliers, okay? So that turned out exactly as we planned. Let's do one more thing now, okay? Let's change the document type up here. Because I think what happens is when you use this right here, okay, all right. I think in the PDF it creates a new page for each one of those. Let's see what happens here. You know, one more thing I need to install. I need to install Git. Tell you what, I'm going to bring this session to close. Thanks so much, guys, for stopping by. I appreciate it as always. I'll catch you in the next